On Hindersfell, Geralt and Yen learned that Ciri had returned to the Isles. She'd rejoined her friend, the masked mage. They had boarded a boat and sailed off in an unknown direction. The boat had returned, one passenger on board, a creature as mindless as it was hideous.
Giddy up. Slow now. Whoa. Giddy up. Run, Roach.
Yet carries himself proud.
Sacred ground. The gods will never forgive you for this.
Ye ain't welcome here, witch.
Oh! What was that? A hex?
Cursed
Witch! Hex me!
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Far Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he'd penned in the Emperor's library. Far Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk. Some here still remember him.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindersfjall. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Why? Do you know him?
No. It's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
All right. So what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn. I've no gold to offer in reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbor. Come.
Crate's gone to Unbeckett, threefold company. Bow, axe, and blade against the giants.
I see you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
You're pale. You drink last night too?
The ship carrying the gin sank somewhere in this area.
Not too precise as leads go.
I'll cast a spell on our boat. We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
All right, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No. Getting in or not?
Not sure this gin thing's a good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
Of course. Dandelion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gonna keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about us being together always, not about you. My every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't rightly see why I shouldn't laugh if they're amusing. There's something here, on the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer. Assad I Cride Rithorn. Ready. Careful down there. How's your bath? Water warm enough for you? How's it going?
Yeah, and you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading your mind, but using telepathy. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't admit it if I did. Not the point.
See anything interesting?
A shipwreck and a cavern. I'll look inside. Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners. Probably drawn by the corpses of drowned crew. Then made their nest here. There's also a Clan Drummond figurehead.
Not the right ship. Come back up.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the Jinn. What'll you do? Ask for a beautiful house? And a palace? And a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the Jinn? Or have we moved on to a talking fish?
Doesn't much matter. Both make wishes come true. What would yours be?
You'll learn in due course. Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our Jinn's down there. Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Wood's rotted.
Look around, but be careful. Look for something that might indicate it's the Mage's ship.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes with arrows stuck in the side. The kind pharaoh folk use. Yen. Doubt any of these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
Skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skelliger.
Men from... Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols. Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here.
You're getting better at this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here, most definitely.
Yeah, like when we were looking for the Golden Dragon and an avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember, the chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, a lazily flowing stream.
I remember, though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me. Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. We'll see what it is.
see something?
Something doesn't do it justice. A huge crater, as if a meteorite landed here.
I must see it.
Diving in after all?
No, I should cast another spell, to see through your eyes. Now relax. Eise foltje beidem ein eichte iliveid. That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect
Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon can do this. Silver, pearl-encrusted cutlery. Should belong to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well...
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the gin.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, no, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2... 3.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this gin?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
Won't worm your way out of it. Not this time. Tell me the truth or I'll leave.
You needn't resort to blackmail. You would have learned eventually.
True, but after the fact. I want to know now.
How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20 years? We repeatedly split up, then returned to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish?
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that wish back.
Why would you want to do that?
To see what it's like without it. To see if we'll still matter to one another. Or if we'll be like two strangers.
Wondered that myself many times.
You see? We're just a step away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it.
Nothing interesting. Nothing here. Interesting. Interesting. Mystery of mysteries. Agnes of Glanville. Elemental Empires by Jean Batista. Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Mage must have slept here. Wonder what this means. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck. War left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Nothing interesting. Yen, think you should see this.
What do you have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact there.
If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him. Behold.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea. Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the Jinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand at the ready.
Came Jinn, Rif Kaishta ein Gaia, Kaishta et Disglair, Gevired me Castle.
You have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
back a...
What do you...
Some...
Came.
Thinking you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
You! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well, never could say no to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Jin might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss has to taste differently.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things. Amos's cabin looked cozy.
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us. Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima. I shall scour the palace library for something, anything that might help us determine who or what the creature Skjal saw is.
Kaer Morhen's got a pretty rich library.
I shall search that later. Besides, we really should report to the Emperor.
If we gotta, we gotta.
We wouldn't have known Ciri had returned if not for the Emperor and his agents. It's the least we can do.
Yen, what happened back there?
Was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details. I'll see you again soon.
Take care of yourself.
Decent folk live here.
Her who is burdened.
Can you swing an axe?
You're looking there.
There's some meat at the top.
Last night was...
Foreigner, watch your step.
And what's this mixture?
River, don't eat so much.
Why the spit not?
Because if you get hit with a gut...
Seen the plan?
Who are there?
Who you walking?
You looking for work? What on? About a 2-foot draft.
By Yelmer's command.
Working. Won't bother me.
Sailed us up the Yaruga.
Ugly as a sea devil.
Yaruga is a shallow river.
Sure, but you gotta cross the sea first. And this thing will sink come the first storm.
I advise ye not to look for trouble, because you'll find me.
Who are there, Witcher?
Working. Won't bother me.
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove, too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none of that comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
Man needs worries like a boat needs ballast to sail straight and even. We interest you in the lungs?
fucking die. Hey.
They can't.
Richard.
Take a hammer to you.
Oh! Watch who you cross. Nomadic slayer of beasts and
Aye.
Here, all solve their own problems.
hands off our girls, or I'll...
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oneiromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Captured and displayed in a sideshow and a circus. Well, it could be quite profitable.
You seen the new waitresses?
Be worth seeing.
And how? Washed your hair lately?
My, what a freak.
Say some witches spine.
And her lad deals fist.
Ah!
Tablets off to the light discussion! Get them here and
How will you make a living? We've no monsters.
What's it like, beheading a king?
Stinks of burnt flesh. Can they not burn those pyres beyond the city walls?
Eternal fire walk with you.
What's to make sure the pricklickers...
Nothing interesting here.
I'd expect teeth to go up my arse before I'd expect to find Horson hiding in his house.
Cleaver's said to be thorough, so we look everywhere. Not to burn the corpses, though. Else the rats will congregate to feast.
You're the fucking...
Greetings.
Ah, you're Reuven's mate, aren't you? Heard of you?
Bloody mess.
Just sort of happened. Came here, polite and all, to invite Horson Jr. to a get-together with his mates. Became obvious right quick that none here acknowledged the ancient rite of hospitality.
Looking for Junior.
Welcome to the Horse and Hunters Club. Alas, we're fresh out of membership cards. And you're out of luck as far as Junior goes. Bugger's not here.
Know where I can find him?
No.
You in charge here?
What's it to you?
I'm gonna take a look around.
Got my eye on you. Dwarves, Snow White's cherry. Fuck, sure, blame that on us too.
Dwarves were thorough as debt collectors. Didn't leave a scrap. Nothing interesting here.
Geralt the Red.
Witcher? You're in your king's humble servant.
Look, thieves, fools, and murderers.
Oh!
The fresh fish. What's this?
Fresh fish.
You call this fresh? With its googly eyes and those gills?
Fishermen
Damn it,
fear
lost
the
my way
deep.
again.
Not your lucky day.
Let's do this quick.
Hey, horse!
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Kareem Tilly, an Oneromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had
Geralt the Red. Seems to me I've heard of you before, Whitehair.
Damn it, lost my way again.
A witcher. We're in for it now.
A good day for comers.
Right there at Loch Muir.
Greetings.
What? I asked for fresh fish. This on yourself.
They'll drag you away in shackles.
Let's do this now. Watch out! Quicker. Maybe.
Right.
Wars. Wars everywhere.
Pathetic. Watch his whirling!
Turn that deals fist tech. Why the googly eyes? Got a case of the bloke.
Wonderful.
But of course. What is it?
You heard? No passage. Don't linger, neither.
Greetings.
Don't know you, not letting you in, and don't you fucking stand there.
Love to chat it up with doormen. In fact, often come to an agreement with them. Thing is, I'm short on patience today. So either let me in or I'll let myself in over your dead bodies.
Oh, hear the cockerel. Kicking and standing, his comb on edge.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. What am I to do? Shit myself?
All right.
Go left. Gotta get around him!
Together, legs! Army!
Should search this hole.
Me! Leave it to me! Army! That's it. I'll bleed you in two, you knowing mutant.
Never fight a witcher. Not good. Floor is worn by a moving door. Something behind this wall. Gonna hang your head from my saddle. Strange. Wonder if Dijkstra knows Junior's made a deal with the Redanians.
Like any other.
Oi, Cocker!
A place for the likes of you.
Why are you even here?
Same reason anyone comes here. Play a bit, have a good time.
Invite only, mate. Shit out of luck.
Think we can make a deal?
Hear that? Another one.
No, we don't make deals.
How much?
Oi, remember what I told you? We're to be polite like.
It's just my patience running a bit thin.
We don't want your coin. We don't want anything else.
On your way before we get ploughing angry. Stop being all nice.
Hanging about like sight round a bunghole.
Son of a whore!
The Wickerel Crag! I'll slay you like a dog. Chase round him! I'll slay you like a dog.
Too late to surrender. Should look around. Beat you half to death. Hey, can you hear me? You alive?
Don't finish me.
Don't intend to.
Who the hell are you? Heard screaming downstairs.
It's all right now.
Will you help me?
You're not hurt all that bad. Let's talk first. Why are you here?
What's it look like? Came here to sit and think. God. All right. Clever and tough's not working for me. They took me for one of Bedlam's moles.
Are you?
Well, kinda. Yeah.
So what have you kinda learned?
Horson's working hand in glove with the Redanians. I don't know the details, but he's on their side. And that's all I know.
Take care of yourself.
Thanks. I'll lay low until things settle down. Bedlam will learn you helped me. See him. He's sure to reward you.
A fine kettle of fish.
Have a hard time finding any water here, Witcher.
Free! The dungeon, that's where you belong. Sinner!
Slap new. You're a bigger rat picker than me.
Shit. Yeah.
Strange.
Think he's punishable by death. Sod off. This is mine, though.
Elven blood, eh?
Jump in chimneys. Go, or tell the king.
Oh?
Sick of it all. Stinks of burnt flesh. Can they not burn those pyres beyond the city walls? What?
You're here with the circus, yes? Positively charming.
Well, well.
Fairly
Do you think it becoming to disturb a lady?
Made that, barber. To heal your daughter in a day. I shall pretend I did not hear that. Sick of it all. Greetings. Another drifter in from Temeria.
Ah!
I doubt you know many road quarters.
I am not
Those hunters would burn a rainbow if they could.
Yes.
We pay taxes, support the temple guard, and still they let him just back.
blue.
Fare the unwell. Getting old.
Should look around. Beat him half to death. Hey. Don't it? Insult. You're not. What? Are you? So.
Horse.
Take.
Thanks. Bedlam.
I've had enough of living.
Why are your eyes so straight?
Here's a copper.
Arms for ready, please.
Up the shoes.
Aren't finding work here, you know.
Up higher. That's what waits you.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Wiley, Horson Jr. He's working with Radovid.
Huh? If this is reliable information, Horson's neck deep in shit.
Source seems reliable.
It would certainly explain how he had the nerve to break with the Big Four.
Need someone who can get me in to see Junior. You must still have some contacts among the Redanians.
I don't, but you do.
Enlighten me.
Cimmerian, former commander of the Blue Stripes. Ring a bell?
Vernon Roach.
He's holed up with his men in a camp near Oxenford. Pay him a visit. You're sure to cheer him up, at least.